What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 44. And today we're returning with two massive games with our Canaries, even so early on in the season, as they take on league leaders. Oh, no, sorry, not league leaders now. Second place, Manchester United at home, and then Spurs away as well. Before we get to the games, though, which I know we're getting off camera, and also a massive sale from Carrow Road as well. Let's get to that first. And it was a bit of a fan's favourite, I'm afraid, leaving the club on transfer deadline day as well. Yes, you see his name there, but when you see the fee we agreed to sell him for, I think you can understand why I was okay to part ways. Yes, Abrechi Eze, who of course we signed back in Season 2 in our championship winning season, had interest from Fulham in the summer. I was waiting for a bid, finally one came in, and after quite a long negotiation, we managed to get the cottages up to £50 million. Not 15, 50 million pounds. Absolutely fantastic sale, no doubt about it. Because we really liked Eze. Again, he came in Season 2 from Queen's Park Rangers. They were relegated to League 1. We snapped him up for 11.5 mil. And of course, in the Championship, he was ever present in our title-winning season. Then in the first season in the Premier League as well, he was incredible. 15 goals and 5 assists in 36 games. And the year after, not too bad either. 9 goals and 9 assists in 34 games. But last season, didn't really play as many games for us, most of which coming from the bench. And you can see by his productivity there, not a single goal in the league all season long, and just a 3 assists. And for £50 million again, fact of the matter is we've got enough depth in this position. You think about it, we just signed Mason Mount this season, James Maddison, Vasilic, Buendia, Dembele, Bruce. They can all play on the left-hand side of the wing, Jokic and so on and so forth. So £50 million, I was fine letting him go. And I'm still in his favourite personnel, and we will miss you, Brett, you don't get me wrong, but hopefully he understands. £50 million was just too good to turn up. Sorry, too good to turn down even. But regardless, as you can see on the back of our opening day victory away against Brentford by 3-0, I played 13 games in the run off camera. Yes, a very, very long run. And as you can see by the form, it's been... it's been alright. It's been decent, but is it going to be good enough come the end of the season? That's the real question. So, starting to run off camera with a victory against Fulham. We beat them by 2-1 at home. Brett Eze playing his final game for the club, ironically, against a team he would go on to join. Won the game though, Buendia scoring his first goal of the season, and then Brewster rescuing us later on after Fulham equalised from the spot. And after that, a 1-1 draw at home to Newcastle United. Sander Berger thought he'd won us the game with a screamer from range, but unfortunately 3 minutes to go, St Maximin would level it for the Magpies. How many goals do we concede late on and throw away points in those late game situations? It's so frustrating. But following that, 2-0 win in the EFL Cup second round against Stoke City, the championship side, where Mason Mount scored his first goal for the club. Lovely goal as well, bending effort from range as he made it 2-0. And after that, a goalless draw away at King Power Stadium against Leicester City. Following that, our best win of the season, 2-0 at home to Manchester City. Boy, did that feel sweet for me after they turned me down in the summer. Hi, Pochettino. It was nice to get one over Man City in this game. Karim Dembele scoring the first goal of the game after Max rolling the ball off, and Arteta Bellerin was sent off for 2 yellow cards. Rian Brewster scored to make it 2-0 late on after a slide tackle goal, if you will. But following that, our first loss of the season away on the South Coast against Southampton, where I'm going to blame the referee for this defeat here, even though, to be fair, we were absolutely shocking. Every time Southampton came forward in this game, they looked like scoring. They went 2-0 up inside the first 6 minutes, and whilst Brewster got us back in the game from the spot, as you'll see through the game, there were 4 penalties awarded in this game. Yeah, 4 penalties in the entire game. Southampton won 3, scored 2 of them, and Farina saved another, and Brewster scored our only penalty in the game. But we lost the game by 4-2, and whilst we did concede 3 penalties in the game, fact of the matter is, every time Saints came forward, they liked scoring, so deserved to lose the game, and we did. And after that, a 5-0 win against Wycombe Wanderers, the Chairboys, taking us on at Carrow Road in the EFL Cup third round. This was a crazy game. We scored 4 of our 5 goals from set pieces, and Provenzano, oh yeah, he scored his first goal for the club. It was a screamer as well from range. What a free kick. Will Rose got his first goal of season 2. Always nice to see him get a goal. Vasilic also scored, and Abbey as well scored his first goal for the club in stoppage time in a good 5-0 rout against the League One side there. But following that, back-to-back goalless draws back in the Premier League. First at home against Everton, where Benkovic returned to Carrow Road. We booed him all game long, but it didn't affect his performance. He put in a man and a match display as the Toffees got a clean sheet and a valuable point, and then after that a 0-0 draw away against Bournemouth. We had a goal disallowed towards the end of the game through Mason Mount, but sadly it was indeed chalked off. And after that, as you can see, a 1-0 victory at home to Derby County, who right now sit in a relegation zone. Emi Buendia scoring the only goal of the game in this one, as we got a pressure relieving 3 points. But following that, back-to-back defeats in what has been a shaky run of form. Just 2 wins in our last 7 games. We lost away at Hawthorns to the Baggies by 2-1. Dembele scored the first goal of the game, but the host came from behind to win in the second half through the fullbacks, Kolasinac scoring there first, and there was 6 minutes to go. George Baldock. Did you guys know? Anyway, George Baldock made it 2-1 late on. Typical, right? As the former Sheffield United and MK Dons man gave the Baggies the win. And after that, knocked out in the FA Cup 4th round by Newcastle United at home. Lucina Traore and Damari Gray scoring their 2 goals in this game. And whilst Koulibaly did score his first goal for the club, it was just a consolation goal as we were knocked out of the EFL Cup. But after that, we did respond a 1-0 victory away at Selhurst Park against Crystal Palace. James Maddison scoring the only goal of the game. It was a lovely ball to set him up, and a really good finish by the former Leicester man as well. So yeah, as you can see, we started the season off really well, but a shaky run of form here. Just 3 wins in our last, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. 3 wins in 8. Not the best. And as you can see in the Premier League right now, after getting knocked out of the EFL Cup, we are sat... I think my game's for... Oh, no, anyway. We are sat in 6th place right now. As you can see, ahead of Manchester City on goal difference right now. We scored 1 goal more than Pochettino's side. And to be fair, we are only 2 points off Chelsea in 4th. And a win today will send us into the Champions League places. But there's a lot of teams right now that have got a great case to make for European football for next season. There are, I think it's, 6 teams separated by just 3 points to start the campaign off. Clinging on to a European place for next season is going to be really difficult. And so I think that's all I wanted to show you before we head into the first game of the 2 today. And indeed, taking on Manchester United here, this is going to be a very tough test against a side who could retake top spot after Arsenal's draw at midday. So huge game here, but we do normally perform quite well against the big teams, especially at home. So even though we are the underdogs for the game, I do feel like we could pull off a surprise victory here. Right now in injury report, as you can see, only Emi Buendia is down, and I must be honest here, Buendia this season, he started off well, but he's had quite a few little injuries already, and I'm just wondering whether he's going to start picking them up now that he's in his late 20s. He had a tight calf in August, a groin strain in August, last month a pulled thigh, and now another groin strain as well. Little bit concerned, like Jason, now he's getting into his late 20s, he might have some problems with injuries. But into the game, as you can see, 4-1-2-3 gegenpress, and this will be our team. Freenez in goal, and about for a Sanabria, Basia, Godfrey and Aarons with Berger, Longstaff and Mount through the middle. James on the left, Dembele on the right, and Brewster, who's been pretty poor this season, admittedly, just 4 goals all season long, will lead the line. And on the bench, Henderson, Koulibaly, Lewis, Provenzano, Vasilic, Jokic, and Ida as well. First game, it's Manchester United. Let's put off a big win here and move into the top 4. Come on, you Canaries. Oh, they're starting him now, are they? Nicholas Harris, interesting. Now, this is someone I've been scouting for a long time. He first started his career at Middlesbrough, and I tried to sign him, but in the end, Manchester United beat me to it, and no surprise they want to go there. But I love this guy's stats. 15 determination, 16 teamwork, 17 work rate, 18 stamina, 15 natural fitness. You know I love that. This guy is an absolute machine through the middle of the park, and now it looks like he's going to be starting in Manchester United's team. God, what I'd do to have him through the middle of our trio. It has now reached that stage in the save where the big teams are starting to play their new gens and regens, and he is definitely one of my favourites I've seen so far in this FM save. Anyway, quarter of an hour in, still 0-0, but the first highlight is going to fall here, and it looks like it'll come to the Red Devils as well, with Angel Correa down the right-hand side, playing it back to Benjamin Pavard. And as the Frenchman tries to cross, it's blocked, and James Maddison wins it. Correa left it, and Maddison storms down the left. Red Devils win it back though, and they'll have the first chance here with Alex Telles finding Marcus Rashford, and he hits the post as Sanabria clears it away. Woodwork rattling, but still 0-0. I do feel like the 4-1-2-3 gegenpress might be coming towards its end of its life, and we might need to make a new tactical system not before long, which is always worrying when I've got to do it. But regardless, 6 minutes to go in the half, still tied at 0-0. I'd definitely take this. A good clean sheet and a solid point, but corner for the Red Devils right before half-time, and Angel Correa's going to take it. Floats it into the middle, and Harris is there, and Nicholas Harris makes it 1-0. Talked about him pre-game. He's a wonder kid, and he's open to score him. If there's one thing that will always be true in this save, it's this. Norwich City can't defend set pieces. It seems like every FM save I do, I've got problems defending balls into the box. No different in this one either. Show me something else in the second half, lads. Show me something else. Ryan Brewster's really struggled this season. So frustrated. I should have cashed in. Could have got 60 mil from Arsenal. Should have cashed in. And I tell you what, if we don't make European football next season, I promise you this time, I promise you, we will blow it up. We will blow this side up, or I'll take a job elsewhere, because the fact of the matter is this is a really good team, but we just can't get over that hurdle and become an established European side. You know, this is a season without European football. We don't have the European hangover, yet we're still struggling for form. Harris to João Felix as the Red Devils look for a second ball through. Should be cut out. Oh, Basia should have made the save, but Farines bails him out. Still breathing, but only just. Pellegrini's corner, and the header is in. Shot takes a deflection, and Marcus Rashford turns it in. 2-0, game over. Good night, Norwich. I want to see that on the replay there, because I think it was a deflection, and it hit Marcus Rashford and went in. Yeah, Aaron tries to clear it, and it just hits Rashford and goes in. We just can't defend set pieces to save our lives. Fuck's sake, honestly. I'm starting to get really frustrated now. You know me, I don't normally rage, but I'm beginning to get really, really angry. This is a really good Norwich City team. And as Berger gives it away, the Red Devils are on the break, and this could become free, and it should become free, really. Rashford rolls through Diogo Jota, one-on-one, and Farines prevents it from becoming 3-0. I just don't understand what we're doing wrong. I really don't. Like, I always have to make this point. In Football Manager, progression takes a lot longer, and the top six, as we know, the traditional top six in the Premier League of Manchester United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, Man City, you know, those are the 6 teams that are so hard to break down and, you know, break up in Football Manager. But this team here is better than the Cardiff save I had when we broke into the top 6. Yet, for some reason, this year it's just not working. I just don't understand it. We play good football. I'm never too critical on my players. The morale is normally never that poor. We don't have that many injury crises to deal with. We've got a really solid team with a lot of good team cohesion, some great young talent, some really, really established players that could be playing for bigger clubs, such as Sander Berger and Max Aarons, for example. Yet for some reason, we just can't break this top 6 up. Starting to get really, really fucking annoyed now. You know, I don't often rage and I don't often get frustrated, but I am starting to get really, really angry now because I just don't understand what we're doing wrong. Again, I have taken worse teams over the past few years to bigger things and higher places. This Norwich team, I don't feel like I am overestimating it. I think it's really good. You know, Berger is world class, Mount's really good, Madison's really good, Longstaff's really good, Aarons is really good, Buendia's great, Godfrey's great, Brewster last season was sublime in the Premier League, this season 4 in 12? I can't put my finger on where we're going wrong. Spurs away next, and we always seem to lose there, so I'm not fancying my chances of getting anything from that game. Thankfully, West Brom just held them there. But West Brom this season are in really good form. Everton as well have had a great start to the season, as we'd expect after last year qualifying for the Europa League. I mean this. I mean this now. I really do sincerely mean this. We dropped down to 9th place in the table, about a third the way through the campaign. If we don't make European football next season, I'm blowing this Norwich team up, or I'm leaving and I'm taking a job somewhere else. Because I can't put my finger on why it is, but we just can't seem to break out that top 6. I know they just signed new contracts, but Berger, gone. Aarons, gone. Buendia, gone. Godfrey, even though he's the captain, probably gone. Brewster, gone. Farines, probably gone. I'm going to make major changes in the summer if we don't do it, because I feel like I've taken this team as far as I can take it. I mean, I really do believe that. So, second and final game away against Spurs in really poor form, feeling very low on confidence. Thankfully, the Saints just a favour there, beating West Brom, and Crystal Palace held Man City as well. Good to see results going our favour a little bit here, but away against Tottenham, we always seem to lose at this ground, and right now dropping to 10th place in the table as well. Oh god, it's not looking good. So, second and final game today. Let's just see if we can at least get a point and end today's episode off on not a massive negative. So, heading to the game, as you can see, 4-1-2-3 gegenpress once again. But I think it's time we make a new tactical system, and God knows I'm worried about that. And 3 is in goal. It's back for Lewis, Koulibaly, Godfrey and Owens with Berger, Longstaff, and now Maddison through the middle of the park. Emmy comes back from his injury on the left-hand side, then Bellows on the right, and Brewster, if you don't score today, you won't be in our starting 11 for a while, mate. 4 goals is not good enough. On the bench, Henderson, Basia, Sanabria, Provenzano, Vasic, Jokic, and Ida as well. Come on, Norwich. We need to at least get a point today. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Definitely thinking about it. No doubt about that. I'm giving it a lot more thought than I did the previous couple of years. You know, I don't want to, because I don't know if we'll ever be able to assemble a squad of this quality again. But I just don't think I can take the squad any further. I really don't. Free kick for Spurs, and the header goes just over. I'll tell you what, if we're going to see the first goal from a set piece, I would have put these guys on a transfer list at half time. Oh, you are joking. You are joking. Oh. What is it about defending set pieces? Can't for the life of me understand it. I really can't. I've set the instructions up so we man mark. I don't zonal mark because I don't believe in it. But I'm going to have to try it. I'm going to have to start doing zonal marking because man marking clearly isn't working. Unbelievable. Honestly, I can't understand it. I really can't. I have taken worse teams to higher places. Yet this team... Brewster, what the hell was that? He don't want to be here no more. He doesn't want to be here no more. He had the interest from Arsenal. I rejected the bid, and since then he's been sulking like a little kid. He don't want to stay here no more. Absolutely ridiculous. Rian, get him sold. Get him out. You can hear the chants from the away fans today. Blow it up. Blow it up. They've lost patience with this Norwich team. I'm losing patience with it. And it's games like this that frustrate me the most. When we play well, but we just don't take our chances. Maddison, looking for space, has the ball robbed by Florentino, and Spurs will come forward with Ake launching it long, and Godfrey wins it back as Maddison gets it on the deck. We've had too many games like this over the past couple of campaigns, as James Maddison, oh, Jesus Christ, mate. The target's over there, James. The target's over there. To your right, mate, not 50 yards wide of the post. Look at the stats. You know, again, we're playing well. We're creating chances, but we just... I literally can't put my finger on it. You know, I really can't. If we were getting battered every game and losing a possession battle significantly and surrendering so many clear-cut chances, I'd understand and I wouldn't be that annoyed. But this is what annoys me. I don't even think it is a tactical problem because we're not even playing badly. We're doing well. We just simply don't take enough chances. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up, blow it up, blow it up, blow... Shocking goalkeeping from Farines, no doubt about that. Neres dinks it to the back stick. And, I mean, this really should have been kept out. That's really, really poor. 40 minutes to go, 2-0 down. And, you know, whilst we might only be 1 point off a European place, it feels like we're about 15 points off a European place. We're in horrendous form right now. And again, playing well. Shots getting put away, creating chances, but just don't take enough. Pissed off is an understatement. I am absolutely seething right now. I just can't put my finger on it. As James delivers the cross, and Godfrey does get us back in the game with 2 minutes to go. About fucking time we score from a set piece, let alone defending every game from them. But either way, captain's first of the season is probably going to be just a consolation goal. And we are going to lose here away at Tottenham. I just can't put my finger on it. I really can't. We play good football. We create multiple chances. It's a really good team. But for some reason, we just can't do it. I'm never too harsh on my players, so I don't destroy their morales. I just can't explain it. I really can't explain it. I took Cardiff, a worse Cardiff team, to higher places. I took a worse Hull team to higher places. I took a worse Millwall team to higher places. Yet for some reason, there's just something about these Canaries. I don't know. I really don't know. But that was today's episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So a big thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed it despite the back-to-back defeats, and if you did, then please do drop a like. Much for me to think about with the January transfer window right around the corner. And we'll return with games in that window, I think. Yeah, definitely. I think we need to a couple of games in that window. And I think here... Oh, and actually, that's December, you moron! I think the FA Cup third round and Everton away... Benkovic's Everton away at Goodison Park. Let's play through the rest of December with some really big games to come, and then come back with Everton, the Toffees, in form away, and whatever our FA Cup third round tie will be as well. Have a great day, guys. Much love to you all. Much for me to consider, and I'll see you for the next episode in my Football Manager series very soon.